Dirty Work Wednesday on the Z Morning Zoo.
What the heck are you guys doing? Trying to ruin my life and make me look like a freaking idiot?
Call 473-104.5.
Hello?
Hello!
For God's sake, who are you?
You're going to get it now.
Hello? Dirty Work Wednesday.
So, you think you can help me?
Yeah, we can help.
Dirty Work Wednesday's on the air at 473-104.5. Hi, who's this?
Hi, it's Rachel.
Hey, Rachel, what can we do for you on this Dirty Work Wednesday?
Okay, so this past weekend I was doing some shopping for the holidays, and I know I was going to hit up a bunch of places, so I asked my husband if I could use his car, because he has a trunk that I can lock the stuff in. Mine's an SUV, so you can kind of see through it, and I wanted to be able to make sure everything was safe.
Yeah, that's a good idea. At this time of year, you definitely don't want to be leaving shopping bags full of stuff in the windows for people to see. That's basically advertising, hey, break in here and take all this stuff I just bought.
Exactly. So I said, okay, let me just borrow his car. So I borrowed his car, and I hit up a few places, and at one point I was, loading a bunch of stuff into the trunk. So I had to kind of, move and shift things around in the back so I could all fit. And I see that my husband has this little gym bag in the trunk. And, just in order to make space, I grabbed it, and everything inside fell out. So I'm trying to put everything back in, and I noticed that it's basically an overnight bag. He's got, a complete change of clothes, toothbrush, shampoo, shoes, deodorant. I mean, there's everything in it.
I used to have one of those in my trunk. You keep a change of clothes, an extra toothbrush. You never know whose place you're going to crash at or what couch you might end up. I used to call it my bachelor bag.
Yeah, but that's the thing. He's not a bachelor.
Yeah.
yeah, that's true. Well, let me ask you, does he go to the gym? Maybe he brings a change of clothes and showers at the gym.
No, he despises the gym. He doesn't go to the gym.
Oh, okay. Well, maybe it's the old, don't get into an accident without clean underwear clothes or something.
But that's the thing. It's not even the clothes that bother me so much. It's the whole overnight stuff, the toothpaste, the toothbrush, the cologne is in there.
Okay, let me just ask the obvious question that I'm sure everyone wants to know. Did you talk to him about it? Did you ask, hey, why is there an overnight bag in your trunk?
I didn't want him to think I was snooping around his stuff, looking through everything.
How could your husband, let me ask you this, how could your husband have an overnight bag in his trunk for that long and you never knew about it?
I mean, Kyle's truck, if he had something in there, I wouldn't know. I don't look in his back seat or any compartment. I mean, do you know what's in the back of your wife's car?
I know she's got some junk in her trunk, if that's what you mean. But no, as for her vehicle, no, I have no idea. Okay, so why does my husband have a completely packed, completely ready overnight bag in his trunk? That's what we're trying to find out. What is your husband's name?
It's Jay.
Okay. And you said this overnight bag definitely had a toothbrush in it, correct?
Yes.
Okay. So why don't we do this? Why don't we play a little game of whose toothbrush is this with Jay? It's kind of like whose bra is this or whose boots are under these bed, but a little different. All right, so listen, here's what we're going to do, Rachel. Ashley's going to send Jay a text, and Ashley, it's saying something like, hey, it's me, just got a new phone. By the way, is this your toothbrush I found in my bathroom? Okay. Now, here's the thing. We don't want Jay thinking that the text is from you, Rachel. So if you can, while we're in the break, will you text him something random? Just text him hey, how about Mexican for dinner tonight? Or anything like that. That way when Ashley texts him, he won't go, oh, I think this is Rachel. And then let's see what he writes back. Okay, so hang on. We'll get his number from you, and then we will text him during the break and see what happens next. First of all, Ashley, what did you text to Jay?
Okay, I just said, hey, it's me. I just got a new phone. I was in my bathroom this morning, and I found a toothbrush, and I think it's yours. Is it? Question mark.
Okay. Now, usually at this point, we expect a text back. If he's not cheating, he would text back something like, who the hell is this? What are you talking about? What toothbrush? If he is cheating, he would text back something like, hey, baby, it's probably mine. Just hang on to it for me or something like that. But let me tell you, we were very surprised because neither of those things happened. What did happen?
He called my phone.
Yeah, we were sitting here and we're like sort of like just waiting like we usually do during the commercial break on Dirty Work. Like when, we're waiting like you are during Dirty Work. So Ashley's phone starts ringing. She picks up her phone and holds it in my face and goes, "Holy crap, he's calling me."
Yeah, I've never had one of them like call me back on my phone.
Ashley is like full on panicking. So I'm like, does your outgoing voicemail say your name? Like, does it say, "Hey, this is Ashley," or is it generic? And you said it's generic, right?
Yeah, it just says like the person you're calling is unavailable. At the tone, leave a message or, whatever. It's just the standard generic one.
Okay, so we decide, let's let it go to voicemail thinking he's not going to leave a message. But guess what happened?
He left a message.
And we have not listened to it yet.
No.
We are now going to play that message. This is the first time we've heard it. This is the first time you've heard it. This is also going to be the first time that Rachel hears it. So we don't know what we're going to hear right now.
Oh, God.
So we have the phone. We're going to hold the phone, put it on speaker.
All right, ready?
Yes. Here we go.
Hey, it's me. Do me a favor. Don't text my phone. If you want to talk, maybe hit me up through our Instagram chat or just let me know if you want to FaceTime or something. But don't text me. My wife sees me getting text messages from you. It's going to be like huge drama. So, listen, I'm not mad. But, just for now, stick to the Instagram thing, okay?
Okay.
Oh,
So,
God.
what is your interpretation of that? Like, I feel like Rachel.
Stick to the Instagram thing. I mean,
Yeah, Rachel. It sounds like that overnight bag has a purpose, and it also sounds like your husband is communicating with someone over Instagram chat, and you don't know it.
That's exactly what it sounds like.
Now, this doesn't necessarily mean he's cheating or anything, but there's one good way we could find out. Do you want us to call him and see if he answers?
Oh, please do. Yes, please do.
Okay, well, I would be happy to do that for you, ma'am. Hang on one second. Now, Rachel, do you want us to talk to him if he picks up, or do you want to talk to him?
No, let me.
Okay, let you. All right.
Hello?
Hi, honey. It's your wife. How's your day going?
All right. How's yours going?
Not so good, honey. See, I sort of found out why you have that overnight bag in the trunk of your car. You know the one that you use when you apparently go see your little bitch you've been messing with over...
Don't text my phone. If you want to talk, maybe hit me up through our Instagram chat or just let me know if you want to FaceTime or something. But don't text me. My wife sees me getting text messages from you. It's going to be like huge drama.
Yeah, so we all heard that. But now, do you want to tell me what's going on?
Wait, listen, I could barely hear. I don't even know what that was. What was that?
Well, that was you. That was you telling somebody not to text your phone because your wife would see it, and then you would get big-time drama. So who was that message for exactly?
Listen, okay. I'm not sure exactly what's going on here, but whatever it is, I'm sure we can. Why don't we just talk about it later at home?
I want to talk about it right now.
Well, I don't. So talk to me later, I guess. All right? I'm sorry.
So I guess Jay couldn't think of a good lie, so he grabbed a parachute there.
Hey, Ashley, is there any way I can get a copy of that voicemail?
absolutely. Just hang on. If I just can get your phone number, I can actually text you the voicemail.
Thank you.
So, is this about to go down tonight? Then, are you having this confrontation?